I'm gonna need dual cameras. You know why I'm pointing this? This is for George. Because George remembers what shirt I wear every single day, even if the person doesn't watch my videos every day. This is for you, George. Thinking of you, reminding myself I don't change my shirt. I might stick to it or become it. Why am I incognito? I don't want anybody to know who I am right now. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. This is my 1 to 9. This is not Lo Shu or Magic Square, but I will talk to you in both. What is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I was adding up 1 to 36, this box would hit 90, and position 9 would equal 99, and that would be Pluto. If it was Lo Shu in position 9, this box would equal to a total of what this box is, 78, plus 9 is 87. They reverse. Even when Saturn moves inside of Magic Square, it retains the same number. From 78 plus 6 to 84, which is the number to Pluto, and Pluto moves from here into the position of Venus inside of Magic Square, where it gets 90 plus 2 and it becomes the birth. Area 2. Total of 90, the letter I and R inside of Pluto. If you see these positions, position 4, position 7, position 8, position 2, in Magic Square, position 9, position 3, position 8, position 1. In position 1 is 86, 9 legs of the cat. Where is it in the hat? The bottom row of 789, also known as 8, 9, and 6, total of 15, because Magic Squares are all 15s, 168 hours in the week, 789. Everybody knows 789 plus 987 will equal 1776. 9 and 7 is 16, 8 and 8 is 16, 7 and 9 is 16, 777, 1776, running through the number in the moon. We all know that in Gematria, 5777, the Hebrew year we are coming and counting down to, is actually 2000. That's right, the year 2000 on a countdown. Are you with me? I can't do this quick, and I can't not do it without talking a little bit and adding on to the scenario of having fun and all. Because there's nothing that is greater than having fun and all, and doing the best that you can is doing all that you can do and doing it better, because great never is the best. I try harder. Once you reach 9, it keeps pushing the level a little bit harder. In order to keep the ball rolling inside your body, you have completed and have frozen blood in its place. So you get to 9 and you keep everything rolling on a high vibration. 58, 62, 66, 70, bingo! Right inside Jupiter that doesn't move, number 74, 7 times 4, 7 plus 4 equals 28. The cycle and 11 equals to 39. And this is an equivalent and a relationship in prior videos relating to 1776, the planet Neptune, which holds the one spirit inside Magic Square, and Einstein. That's right, Einstein, E-I-E-I-O, because 5 is E, I is 9, and the French say E for I and I for E, and E-I-E-I-O, time is running on the clock. And when you come into life, it's up to the water breaks, you come into the world, and then it's a countdown. As you age up, you're actually aging down to go out. The whole life cycle is about in and out, bringing in, thinking and thinking to go out and receive. I need the thought, I have the thought, it goes out, and I receive. I'm a receiver, as well as I am on the offense. 58, so let's go this row. 70, 152 is the answer over here. 152, which means the spirit. This is Venus inside of Saturn, also representing the Queen. And since there's a 0, add 6 and minus 6, it's 56. 5 and 6, 11 equals to the red sun or the red spirit, because it's 11 and it is in pool, and pool has, there's just so many things you can sit here and I can explain it to you how all the combinations work. So I'm not going to sit here right now, I'm going to go over the numbers. This becomes 62. If I add 58, 2 and 8 becomes 10, 6 and 5 become 11. 1 and 1 is 2. This becomes 20, becomes 26, the reverse. Herbert Hoover Dam, the flow of the water. And at the same time, 8 and 2 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. We would have 1 over here. And we would have over here 8 and 7 is 15 and 5 is 21 is 3. 3 and 1, the altered current is inside 1, 4, and 7. And in magic square, it's inside 4, 3, and 8. 3 and 8 is the church. 4 is Mars, the 2 moons, 1 on each side. And the spirit goes right on through. Remember, 3 is the minimum. You cannot get lower than 3. And with 3, you have a hole in the center that a spirit goes through. Something must go through the empty space in the center. So you can't have 3 anymore. You need the round spot and something going this way. You need a flat wall and something going this way. Horizontal, vertical. Otherwise, we're just passing by each other and we never meet. Reality is reality, is it not? Truth is the truth, is it not? A lie is a lie told by those who tell a lie, and it's a liar. If we misunderstand, let me continue. The A, the E, the I, when you accumulate these together, 58, 132, A and E, which create the letter O. Boom, boom, 45 degrees to the left, 90 degrees to the right, 135 ACE connection, and the 9 lives of the cat commences, A, E, and O. 15 and 5 is 20, plus 1, 21. 1 is already in E. Just like E is already in I. Go to the deck of cards and you shall see. Okay? Everything is 9. 9 is everywhere. So we're going to get back to this. What did I do? I just add the 8 and the 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 0 equals 6. 3 and 6 we have 9. 9 and 7 is 16. Plus 5 is 21 equals 3. Equals to 39 equals to the sky. 3 and 9 is 12. 3 plus 9, 3 times 9 is 27. 12 equals to 39 again. 3 creation of the 9 birth. And that is what they call the CIL, or the painted sky system, that runs inside the number 93 and planet Saturn, SAT, URN equals to 93, in which SUN inside Saturn is 54, plus 39, 64, 74, 84, 93. So the sky is inside Saturn, and so is the sun, because the sun number is 54, which holds the sun, which holds the hole for the fox and the passage of the spirit, which rides inside the sun and the moon, okay, like a reflector. AEI, okay, we're going to total up the totals. I totaled the small total. Now I'm going to put them together. 164, 172, and 50, 222. Right down here on this line. Times 8, 1776. 222, this one gets 78. 222 and 78 is exactly 300. This one gets 66, 366 days in the vowels. Let's do it again. 58 and 74 is 132. 132 and 90 is 222. This area is 78, 222, 78, 8, 222, 230 plus 70 is 300, and this one's valued at 366 for the vowels. Okay? If we add up these over here, we have 62 and 70 is 132, 134, and 80 is 214, and 86 is 300, 300, and then 366, 666 is the total of this. It doesn't matter if you add it in magic square or you add it here. This is what it is. The bottom row, 789, equals to the hours in the week. The bottom over here equals to the light passage. Why? Because all zeros equal 6, and you do not get 7. The only way to get 7 is with 1 inside 6. Here is 1, and here is 6. The 1 goes right through the center. Remember, it's 6 and 3, and it's 1 and 8. Creation and C and F is also, if you want to go, Celsius and Fahrenheit. And the minute you get Celsius and Fahrenheit, you always get a little 0 sign counting for the degrees. Automatically, the 0 counts for everything else. All around, the 0 must count for now 8. Okay? We only counted for 6 because it's the incoming spirit, and we revolve this way. It's either this way or this way, so you can't count 8. You understand? It's either this way, 6, or this way, 6. It's 3 and 6, and it's 3 and 6, which makes it 3 and 8, and that's the church. 3 and 8. 3 by 8, 3 plus 8, equals to 24 and 11, equals to 35, and 35 will now equal to 15 and 8 when added up, number 23. 35 and 27. 27, 2 and 7 is 9. 35, 3 and 5 is 8. H and I, they come together. Both of them equal 23. 2 times 7, 14. 2 plus 7, 9 plus 14 equals to 23. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 and 15, 23. 1, 5 and 8. The one spirit of the passage. It's the Y letter. Now we have to talk angles because geometry is all based inside us. Geometry, colors, art, whatever you want to do. It's all a faction inside. Everything is accumulated. There's so many things. That's why when I speak, I need everybody to say, oh yeah, I know. Oh, I don't know. And I have a question and I can fill in that gap if you ask the question. But I can't fill in the gap because I'm not a scientist. I'm only fixing these numbers out. So now we know how the vowels work. O, which is the 15th letter. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 5 and 6, 11. So 15, 1 and 5, and 23, both equal to 11. 23, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 5 and 6, 11. 15, 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 is 5 and 6, 11. 30 equals to 41. 4 and 1, 4 corners and 1. We have 4 corners which are vowels. 90 and 66 is 156. 164, 214. Bad cat, because those are the initials and that's what it says. So this is the basic randomness of it, okay? It also does the letters and numbers. A gives you AJS. 5, 14, 23. You see the way 14 and 23 come together? 5, 5, 5 says we, okay? Equals to 42. It also gives you ADEBC, which says AD 154, which AD, this is here in Montreal, where Bell Canada runs something underneath the ground, and it's 10 years I've been seeing the same version of this. This will also equal to 86. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals 8 and 6. Rhode Island. Now, what is it about Rhode Island? I don't know. But the road is on the island, or is it under the island? Remember, this world is all about opposites. Becomes 69, 79, 87. Rhode Island is the runner of Saturn inside Magic Square, and which is Lo Shu, and inside numbers. Why? Because 87, 7 and 8 is the divider coast. In the cards, it's the same thing. 7 equals 5, 8 equals 0. That's 50. That's a halfway point. And it's Rhea. Hair. Is this? Why do we get hair? Because 9 is I, 18 is R, 1 and 8 equals A and H. It says hair. So the fine line between two worlds is right here in red. Creation, 3 times 6, 3 plus 6, 36, creation. And remember that 6 is the opposite of the one spirit, which runs through. 1 is in A, 1 is in E, and 1 is in I. Go to the cards, go to the dice, you will see. 15, 24, 06 equals 45. 1 and 5, 2 and 4, 06. 06 becomes 66. Add 60, 105, the hand of God becomes 165. Again, 6 and 5 is the runner of the red sun. I don't know what they all mean right now, but if I can get all the scientists to come together, I can listen to their stories and put together my own. The U letter, you see, A-E-I-O and U, I-O-U-A-E, artificial entertainment, or something like that. Or all we have to do is take these two and just put another O, and it'd be I-O-U, because A and E is 1 and 5. Every time you get 15, you get 1 and 5. You see this over here, 45? We're going to do something different. When you get 9 and 5, 9 and 1 is 10, 5 and 5 is 10. 1 and 5, Mars is a reflection of E-I-E-I-O, 1776, and everything to do about Mars. So if you're going to talk about Mars, 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 you're going to bring the computer over to that area. And when everybody starts to talk about Mars, we are now guiding the computer and saying, oh, we're with it, or we're not with it. So that's how they get the extra clues. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21, those are the vowels. 1 equals to 61 equals to 7. 1 plus 0, 1 equals 61 equals 7 equals 0, 7. 0, 7 plus 6 equals 13 equals 4. 6 and 5, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 6 and 9 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 6 and 9 is 15. Now, why did I do this? I don't know. This has to be 6. This is 69. 69. This becomes 6. It's 4, 2, 6, 2, 5. Oh, yes, I remember why I did this. What I did like this, 6 times 9 is 6 plus 9 is 50. What did I do here? I don't like what I did. I multiplied and added something to get that. Like this one over here is 2 times 1, 2 plus 1 equals 5. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 6 and 5, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. So I'm not sure what I did over here. All I know is 2, 2, 2 runs inside 5 and 4, which is the sun, the IT system. I don't remember what I did, but I know I didn't make a mistake. Mary, do you remember this? Tom, Tommy, Tom the turkey, right? Remember, it's a triangle. Everything works in triangle movements. Okay, we move 3 corners, not 4. We're always standing in the 4th corner, right? I'm standing in this 4th corner over here. All I need is these 3 corners to my left, to my right, to my forward. I don't have to show you my ass. Gun, did I show you this in the last video? G is the 7th letter, U is the 21st letter, N is the 14th letter. 1 and 4 is 5, 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 1 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 times 1 is 2. 7 is 7, 0 equals 6. Okay, so we have gun, 735, 3.75 rotation of the earth times 4 equals 15 seconds or 15 minutes times 4 again equals to 16. 4 is the letter D, 16 is the letter P, and that is the bringer of the light, is inside of Mars. D and P, 4 and 16, 0, 4 becomes 64, becomes 80, becomes 86. Runner inside the mind is the light, and it seems like it runs out of Mars. All Mars is, okay, is it's a twist of Venus. You have a twist of Venus inside Mars, you take the spirit, you connect to it, and it all runs out of Jupiter. 102 becomes 162, or 8 and 4 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. This becomes 73 or 37. This becomes the runner of everything, and it is the cube. I didn't want to talk about Bob Barker, The Price is Right. Bob Barker, the banker, spade and neuter. So spade is also a shovel. At the same time, we can aid is to help. Someone who's got paid, or a pad, or the pad is on the bottom of a cat. But I didn't get into that right now. I just saw it right now, so I'm mentioning it to you. Now there's one more piece I wanted to mention in here, is the ABC rotation, where 1, 2, 3 times 3 is 369. 47 times 1, 2, 3 is 5781. This is the period that ends all cycles. Okay, this period is in 2021. This period, the reason for this is because we always count 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes before the clock, 1.5 minutes after the clock, because once we get to the center of the clock, we're running in spirit time. Okay, this is the center of the clock, the controller, where everything can switch, because it can switch, because it can move, shift and shift, shift and shift, just like the oceans. I can't explain it. It's a vision I have, but it's 100%. It's like this. It's 100%. The clock shifts 1.5, 45 degrees on each side, 90 seconds to each side. That's why I say it. I don't say it for nothing. I say it because I know it. Okay, let's go to the easy thing. 3 times 123 is 369. Reverse it, 963. 3 times 321. Reversed. 123, 213, 231. 132, 312, 321. It takes 41 times 3. It takes 71 times 3. This one over here I did not do right. I shouldn't have done this. I should have went 100. What can I have done over here times 3? Okay, 3 times 70, 9. 3 times 77 equals 221. So I will have to switch that. I did 155. And I did it for a reason. The reason I did this, because it's, remember, we always work in 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 3 gives you the longest diameter. 4 gives you the circle. 1 gives you straight through everything. Okay? 2 gives you 2 sides, above, below, half and half. Just like baseball. When you play a game of baseball, there's only going to be one winner. But there's 2 offenses and there's 2 defenses that come onto the field. That's 4. Okay? You only have 3 bases. And everybody's trying to get that ball to the base to get the man out. 155, if you multiply or add 77 and 74 equals to 151. 115 on the clock. I'm not going to do that one. This is Jesus. Okay, this is 47 times 33 equals 1551, which is the period between the birth of Moses and the birth of Jesus. Why? Because it works in numbers. Moses would be 47 times 47, which is 2209, and Jesus would be 47 times 33. It's all based on 47. 47 is the cycle of the moon, and 47 is the number of time. 47, 74 is the number of Christ. 74 is the number that splits everything, where Jupiter lays inside of Lo Shu, or inside of numbers. Okay? We're going to get down to here. 77, 148, 149, and 40. 149, 1, 2, 9, 7, 14, 18, 189. 189 is the spirit in the high sky. 8 and 9 is H and I, and inside of 3. So I'd have to either multiply or divide 189 by 3, but I don't have the whole figure right now. I'm just going to add it again. 4 and 7 is 11. Plus 7 is 18. 7 and 7 is 14, 18. This one equals 9. 7, 8, 9. This becomes 99. 1, 2, 3 is inside of Christ. 99. And again, inside of numbers, I'm not going to repeat where that was. It's also inside the numerological count for Jupiter is 99. And when Lo Shu runs as magic square, you get 99 inside of Saturn. At the same time, we get 321 by 3. We get 312, 104, communication. And we get 132, which is 44. And this is the place we stand right now. 211, 255, 255, okay, or 525, the heart of Earth. And everything has to do with the basis of 3. Okay, now there's probably more. 7 and 1 is 8. This becomes 167. This becomes 164. This is Zion, Israel. Everything runs on this east-west. East-west, 164. Because the spirit runs 6-4. You know where the 6 and 4 is, right? In numbers? We all know where 6 and 4 is. 6 and 4 is here and here. But inside a magic square, 6 and 4 is position A and position I. Again, inside of magic square, all these move. The A position moves all the way over to Neptune. In magic square, the I position moves over the Venus. So we have Neptune, Venus for A and I. The E stays in the same area. Okay. The U now moves over here inside position 4 where Mars is. The U goes over here. 21 goes over here. And this is also, the letter U is the 21st, 2 and 1 is 3. So we move it here, and here U moves over here. The O is the 6, the O moves down here. The O is the 6, the O moves over here. The I moves to the 2 position, the O moves to the 9 position. 2 and 9 is your birth. Venus and Pluto, number 29, right? The letters, the 14th letter, the 15th letter. 14 and 15 is 29. The 14th letter, 1 and 4 is 5. The 15th letter, 1 and 5 is 6, right? 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 5. The first numbers in pi. So this is the basic relationship to how everything works. You don't need higher than 2, 3, 4 because 6 is a half-life. 6, we have 4 corners. This is the half-life in between over here. We don't need 5 because 5 breaks everything into the quarter life because it's what stands center to 5, which is right here. That's the quarter life, right? Greatest diameter of 5 one way. Now 5 is the same thing every other way. I'm not going to stand up the Earth this way, in which this is where the points, you see all these points? Once you stand this up straight, all your points are different now. See how this one's down low, this one's up high, this one's down low. Just very quick, what is yellow? What is mellow? What is dead? Is it red? What is you is not yours. What you think is not always pink. At your heart, Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.